Squires. Patrick Squires.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and especially Ryan. Thanks for coming out tonight. Normally we do these during the days, but I understand that some of our members are now vampires, and so we're going to have to do our contest after dark. I'd like to talk about your speech in two segments. I'd like to talk about the content, and I'd like to talk about the physical delivery of your speech. The title is great. What's the hardest thing to buy? You went through a couple of thoughts. You asked a rhetorical question. Gotta admit I got it wrong, but I'm a bit of a deviant. But you pretty quickly got to the meat of your speech, buying a car, the universal horror that almost everybody in this room has been through. Great topic for the speech, great to address a large audience with. What I specifically liked about your speech is it was organized in such a manner that you went from point A to B to C. You even used the rule of three. You talked about the three aspects you were going to speak about and covered them all in detail. We knew what you were doing, we knew you were going, and you get from a beginning to a conclusion in a reasonable and good manner. The delivery of your speech had some great aspects and a couple aspects that I'd probably like to talk about a little bit. First off, you made fantastic eye contact. You also have a great smile, and you used that to your advantage. You were smiling the entire speech. You brought up a few jokes, the humor got going after a while, and that really added to the speech because coming across with a how to buy a car is really fodder for great humor. Now, what I did notice is you were doing this a lot. And after a minute, that started to distract me. And so hands, I'm a hand talker, as you can tell. Trying to do something with your hands is always difficult and probably one of the hardest things to get. I can't control it. One of the hardest things to get to. They had a mind of their own. There was also some audio trouble. I don't know if you could hear that or not. We could. What I was really impressed with is it didn't throw you at all. You just kept on with your speech. It continued even though we had some interference. We could still hear you and that your speech did not stall because of the audio issue. What I would really suggest is that you make great use of the stage. You're moving around a little bit. That's always hard to do, and it always makes you look a little nervous. So that's something to try and control. When you were talking about walking out of the office, off you go off the stage to the side. Use the space. It's a big space. You've got a speech where you can use it. The entire speech was enjoyable. It's something we can all relate to, and I've got a suggestion. Next time I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to call you and let you take care of that.